What would you give up to have Liverpool win this weekend, the Champions League?
It's a slightly complicated question. I'm from Liverpool, which is soccer is like Indiana high school basketball. There's two teams in Liverpool, Dan Patrick. There's two teams in Liverpool. There's Liverpool.
Everton.
And then there's the New York Mets, Everton.
Do you hate Everton or do you just disregard them?
Everton, my father was an Evertonian. His father was an Evertonian. Being an Evertonian is like, for me, it's like being Jewish. It's like we celebrate thousands of years of history and the few happy moments. It's like, we've got to make the most of these. It's like mostly life is dark, brutish, and as an Everton fan, and deeply challenging. But I wouldn't want to live any other way because ultimately that's life to me. However, having said that, I just was over with NBC filming with Liverpool have a manager who's called Jurgen Klopp, one of the greatest motivators, one of the greatest transformative leaders. He's serial monogamous with clubs, 6-7 years, transforming them. Also, he brought that too. He went to the same shop.
Wait, he's got fake hair too?
Yeah, and he's open about it. He's like, why not? He was thinning but he's like a Teutonic Care Bear. He's like a German Jim Harbaugh. He's just that guy who's just like, And watching what he's done with that club, with the Boston Red Sox owners, investing in a sage fashion, has been a remarkable journey. And they're playing Real Madrid, who are like the New York Yankees. I mean, they are always there. 3 out of the last 4 Champions Leagues, an amazing feat. They know how to win. They've won those. It's going to be a phenomenal game. But I even though as an Evertonian, I'm not a Liverpool fan, it's hard not to admire humanly what they've achieved under the Red Sox owners' watch. The Red Sox played Roma in the semi-final. Roma, owned by Jim Pallotta, also a son of the North End. They should have played that game in Fenway. It's an amazing American achievement that 2 of the best teams in Europe, 2 of the best 4 teams in Europe are both American-owned. That should be talked about. That should be thought about.
And LeBron is a part owner. He's got ownership, right?
He is undoubtedly the GOAT Premier League owner. There's never been a better NBA player who is also the owner of a Premier League team. I think he owns about as much of Liverpool as I own of Everton Football Club. But he is involved. And what's funny, because he's such a Nike athlete, and their New Balance, they have to make special jerseys for him, which don't have any logo on whatsoever.
And you brought me a kit, by the way.
The kit.
The kit, the Men in Blazers kit. Mm-hmm. And the back, is it your rallying cry, not in the face?
That's our hope for American soccer for the next year. Let's show the jersey there. It's a beautiful piece of work by Adidas. It's our Men in Blazers national team jersey. We're about to go on a tour. You asked about the World Cup. And the sad thing about America not qualifying, for me, there's many sad things. I feel terrible for the team, the players who I love. I feel terrible for the fans who travel en masse with that team now, which didn't happen in the 90s. And they are incredibly joyous, and they're going to be deprived of a World Cup. Mostly I'm sad that we're all going to be deprived of the John Anthony Brooks moment at the last World Cup, where America beat Ghana in the last second, and this huge German American fell to his knees, started sobbing. The World Cup before that, Landon Donovan breaking Algerian hearts, setting Americans just all aflutter in bars. We will be deprived of those great American moments, but still, the best World Cups I had growing up, we write about this in our book, were the ones England didn't qualify for, because you don't have the sword of Damocles hanging over you. So this World Cup is still going to be great. We are going to be touring across America, starting in St. Louis and then moving up and down the West Coast.
So you got Los Angeles, Seattle, Portland.
Well, Los Angeles this weekend, Saturday, with the Mexican national team. And then we're going Portland, Seattle. We're moving in East Coast, Philadelphia, Boston. Great, authentic, remarkable American football strongholds. And this is the jersey that Adidas created. You have one of a limited edition there, Dan. It's the Men in Blazers national team. We're going to take Pabst. He's going to be our central midfielder.
You're going to take Paulie there?
Yeah.
You're going to take him on the road with you?
We'll have him on the midfield. Pabst.
Oh, that's not going to work out well for your team.
You don't think?
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.